Hi, Dan. It's been a weird week. We've been holed up like everybody else. Um, I've been working actually a lot on sort of the last chapter of my life since I'm 71. So we're working on wills, and Abby and I are looking at moving into a retirement community, which would be really nice. I think I'd be able to keep the grand piano and still practice. In fact, the one we're looking at has a lot of musicians. So probably would have a more active musical life there than I do here, but that would be maybe 5 years from now. But anyway, I still get out and run, and we have weights in the basement, so I work out every day, which is good. I've been practicing about an hour a day. My wrist, it is the left wrist, and I find it feels better with an ace wrap on. It's not really better than it was, and I appreciate not having a lot of stretchy left hand tenths and all to work on. I can't say I was enamored with the clusters. I tried to play this week's tune, and it was okay, but I don't love playing with clusters. I did start memorizing a new tune, When I Fall in Love, so I did the first 8 bars, and but that needs a lot of work. I'm finding it harder to memorize than some of the others that I've done. But it'll be number 6, which is good because I never, ever thought I'd be able to memorize pieces. And so that's a good thing. So I practiced, the things in the lesson, and I also did some work on uppers and fourths and symmetric diminished scales and working on some of my other pieces. And I still find I'm not able to improvise very well on sort of a single line. So I don't know, I guess I need some motivation on that. But I hope you're well dealing with this. I've got one friend who has nothing to do, is just sitting around with nothing to do. And I'm too busy. I don't have enough time, but I feel badly for people that don't have anything to do. Luckily, Abby and I are like 2 peas in a pod. We just love being together, so that's just really not an issue. But it would be nice to get out with our friends. We've done some Zoom cocktail hours, but apparently there's a way for people to hack into Zoom and get into your computer, so I guess we may be switching over to Skype or something like that. WebEx is another one. Anyway, I hope all is well with you. I only know third hand one person with a virus, and she's getting better. It hasn't really hit Portland, Maine hard, but the hospital's ramped up and ready for it. I'm afraid the hospital's going to fill up with New York City refugees, but what can you do? So, okay, I hope all is well, and I'm looking forward to seeing my next lesson. Bye. This is cluster right hand full load TD 101. I'll do step 4. I just was looking at my notes and I realized you could do distant releases, which I hadn't been doing. I'd just been kind of running up the scale. So I'll try distant releases and see how that feels. Oops, wait a minute. Yeah. This is cluster right hand full load minor 7th TD 101A. This is We Will Meet Again, full load clusters, T250. I'll just play it full load and then I'll try and improvise a little bit. This is the first 8 bars of my next memorized song, When I Fall in Love. I'll work on the bridge next week.